welcome to today's episode of Afro Scientific Spirituality. My name is Efe West. If this is your first time on the channel, you are highly welcome. This is a place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concept from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I am going to be talking about one situation that I have observed in the practice of African spirituality. This is the area of pledge making pledge to deities, or making promises to deities, or making vows to deities. This is a situation whereby you will see somebody that have a sort of problem. It can be physical, spiritual problem, financial problem, and the person is under duress or something. It will go to meet a spiritualist, a traditional practitioner. Then the person will say, okay, I will help you in the name of this deity, but you will need to make a pledge. Most times this situation happens whereby the person in question will say, I want help, but I don't have enough money to pay for the services. And the spiritualist, or the Rukao, or the Babalao, or the Dibia, or the Sangoma will now say, okay, you're going to pledge so and so to this shrine or to the deity in front of the deity, that if the deity did this for you and it went well, then you are going to come back with a lot of money, or you are going to pay so and so, you are going to do this for the deity. Then the person will pledge. Okay, I have seen this kind of situations happen more often than not. It has also happened to me as well during the time that I was meeting different so-called practitioners in Nigeria. This is one of their standard procedures when you go to meet them. The thing is that what I have come to realize is that why this is good, it should not be something that people have to be forced to do under duress, or people have to be ambushed into doing. I believe in agreements, and I always honor on my agreement. In fact, a man who does not honor and respect his words is not regarded as a man. As somebody of an adult of a reputable status, people need to be able to trust you. You must be able to have a certain presence of character and integrity within you, and so that when you say I will do a certain thing, you will do it. This is how we humans operate. This is how we are supposed to operate. People need to be seen to be true to their words. This is how we add value to our lives as human beings. When people know your character, when people know that if you say this, you are going to do this, if you say this, you are going to stand for it, people will trust you, people will understand who you really are, what you stand for. But I've seen that in the area of African spirituality, there's a major problem that is affecting the practice, and this is a criminal attitude. There's no polite way for me to put it. It's a criminal attitude. You will see a situation. You will go to meet a spiritualist that I have a problem. I want you to help me solve this problem. The person will say, okay, bring so and so things. Bring these materials, bring this and brings. You will bring these materials exactly as they have said. Okay, you will give the person exactly what they say you should bring. During the rite, the person will come again, will start threatening you inside the rite. Will not take you to front of his deity to force you to swear that you are going to bring more money or bring more things for the deity after the deity have done what you asked for. For me, this is sheer criminality. This is the way most people practice their African spirituality in West Africa, in Nigeria. All the time that I have been to this so-called Nigeria practitioners, you are the ones I am talking to. Those of Una so that they practice African spirituality for Nigeria, and the nonsense what they do be this. This not the thing with the spirits make I talk. Because many of Una, you people are always lying in the head of the spirits. This is not my original topic for today, but the topic just come. Many times, you people will tell somebody to bring something. The person will bring the thing, you will still be asking for extra. Then you will not take the person to the front of your deity ask the person to swear and hopes that it will bring more money or more materials to you people. For me, that is a breach of agreement. This is a serious breach of agreement. And this is a shared criminality. This is part of the thing that I call African criminality. Okay? Spirits do not behave that way. Spirits do not behave this way. Spirits do not change their mouths. Okay? I am a spiritualist. Okay? I be waiting, you go call native doctor. I practice this stuff. I don't only practice this stuff, I live this stuff. Okay? I live this stuff. So I know what is going on. You cannot hack somebody to say bring these things, then later on you will change mad, then later on you will take the person to front of a scary deity. You will not be threatening the person, telling the person to bring more money, bring more materials. Then the person will have no choice than to make this vow. Then later on, you start calling the person, disturbing the person for morning till night. You promise to do this, you promise to do that. Come and bring it, come and bring it. For me, this is extortion. Okay? This is criminality and sheer extortion. And a lot of African practitioners in Nigeria, they practice this thing. This is the way they behave. That's why a lot of people are afraid to go to meet them. I have been a victim of this kind of thing. In fact, all the times I have made contact with African spiritualists in Nigeria, it's like 99% of the time, this is their standard format. They will do oracle, or they will see one or two things, so they will see it clearly. Then they will say, bring this and bring that, this, and you will give them the money, give them everything. In the process of doing the ritual, they will not change mouth, say, this thing is not enough, the things you bring, they are just helping you out, and they overcharge you. They overcharge you for everything, and you know and they know. They will still say they are doing you a favor. You need to go and kneel down and make another vow in front of their deity that you are going to bring something very, very big. Like they want to put themselves like they are gods over your life, that they are the ones that are determining your final destiny. This is the way they behave. So the person will not have any option than to say, okay, I will do this and this. And guess what? Most times the person will just say it for saying sake. The person does not meet up to the obligation. Because for me, you don't have to meet up to that kind of obligation, because first of all, it's a breach of contract. It is not what was initially agreed upon. Okay? If you have been a victim of this kind of situation in Africa, in Nigeria, don't meet up with that obligation, because it was not made on a solid foundation of trust and sincerity. You were cajoled into it. Okay? You were cajoled. This is not the way African spirituality works. Any spiritualist that is practicing this kind of attitude is a criminal. Is a greedy person. And many of them have become experts at doing this kind of things. If they have become experts, it's not their nature. It's not their format. After you have given them that, they want to threaten you to now be putting fear into you. So for people that are coming to African spirituality, we meet this kind of situation, then you will start sending money to them all the time. You start paying money. Every time they want to do something, they call you. We want to do sacrifice. We want to do this every month. My child is sick. I have to buy fuel. I have to pay this. Before you know, it's like you are working, all your life savings is being transferred to these people. All because you are trying to fulfill a vow that you made under duress. This is not a good thing. If you are watching this channel and you have been a victim, or you are a victim of this kind of situation, just know that you have been preyed upon. What you need to do is to stop making that payment, cut off those people. That is not the way African spirituality works. Okay? A spirit does not change mind in the middle of a rite. When you meet somebody, they agree, this is what you need to do. You pay them, they do the job. End of story. They don't need to say in the middle that they have to switch from one place to another. It's not the initial agreement. If you and somebody, imagine you are doing business, you and somebody sign, I pay you this money, so they deliver the goods. Then in the middle of that transaction, the person comes to want to change again. Nobody will accept that. It's already in writing. Agreement is agreement. This is the way business works. In spirituality, it is the same thing. If a spiritualist cannot be able to solve a problem, they should tell you. In my own case, if I see something I cannot do, I tell you probably this, I cannot do this thing. I don't have time and it's too heavy for me. Please go somewhere else. I tell you, I will not take your money, then I will not do anything, then I will start changing my mouth in the middle of the whole crisis. It doesn't make sense. Okay? So we see this pledging under duress in African spirituality. It is a criminal attitude. You people have soiled the name of so many deities. I remember my last encounter. The person did this kind of thing to me. For I just look at her, I just laugh. I said, so this is the way you play your game. Of course, I didn't fulfill any pledge. I blocked the person's number. Let the juju come and strike me down. You say I'm holding your juju money, Abi. Make it call collect the money. I think say be juju. Make it come collect her from my hand. And not be you who collect her. I know today no juju come to collect. So many of you people, especially African traditionalists, as in Nigeria tradition, many of you are poor. The reason you are poor is because of this your bad and dirty attitudes. Many of you have dragged the names of African deities to the mud, deceiving people into swearing unnecessary oaths or pledges to the deities. Now the people now don't respect the deities anymore because they see the deities as dubious characters. All the time I make contact, I see this kind of things. People have done this to me with Oshun. People have done this with Aziza. People have done this with Ogun. People have done this with different kind of deities. Something that is not necessary. You carry the person's name, force the person, say, okay, they have given you all the money. You say, bring this and this. They gave you all the money. Why need to force the person to swear another oath again in the process of the ceremony? Why do you have to do it? It is not criminality. If your juju cannot be able to see into the matter to say this is what is needed once and for all, then your juju is blind as a bat. Your juju does not need to be given any consideration. Okay? The spirits that I work with, they do not work like that. If you are a victim of this kind of situation, just know that you are under serious problem. Okay? Spirits don't work like this. Spirits do not work like this. Okay, this is what you need to know. So you need to pay attention. If you meet somebody for something and they say this is what you have to pay, you pay, then they are changing mouth again, asking you to make vow. Just walk away or don't listen to them. Tell them you don't want to do anymore. That you should go, or they should give you your money back. It is serious. It is clear breach of contracts. Okay, please don't be afraid. No juju will strike you down. No thunder will strike you down. Nothing will happen to you because you are a child of Africa. Do not be afraid. Just know that this person is a scammer. This person is a criminal. Okay? So a lot of people have find themselves in this kind of situation. And it is very, very sad. It is very, very painful. It is very, very depressing. When I encounter this kind of people in the past, normally after the incident, I no longer go back to them and I no longer respect them. Because they are not true to their words. They are dubious people. They will tell you one thing, you do the thing, the next thing they will change again, you do it, they will keep it like they are setting you up to fall into a dish. And these people, they don't have any pity. It's like this scam where you pay first B, you pay second B, you pay third B. This is their format. They already have the format on grant waiting for people. When you come, they put you for page 1. After you pay page 1, they go to page 2. This is just their format. This is not the way African spirituality is supposed to be practiced. This is not the way African spirituality is done. I have said it many times on this channel. If you find yourself under any situation whereby you are uncomfortable, you don't have peace of mind, you see yourself being drained, you see yourself being under pressure, you went to meet somebody for solution, now you have more problem to your life, the person is not draining you financially, just know that that person is a vampire. That person is a spiritual vampire. That person is not there to help you. That person is there to finish you. What you need to do, block that person, block their number, block any contact you have with them. They can do you nothing. If they have given you any kind of spiritual material, zobo, any of those things, the spiritualists will give you to be using chain or necklace, destroy all the materials that they have given to you. They are all tinted. Because that person don't have any good intention for you, destroy it and block it. A real spiritualist will not operate in this way. If you say you are a really good spiritualist, you are here to help people. to help people, to bring liberation to people. You will not be the one that is now vampirizing them, deceiving them. This is just it's just wrong. It's just so wrong. There's nothing for me to say. So if you are a practitioner of African spirituality, you will notice this thing, that these spiritualists, they always get people to pledge, to come and pledge in front of their shrine. After they have asked for the initial thing, they will say you it's not enough. In the middle, you will have to make another vow. This is wrong. This spoils African spirituality. Okay, it spoils it. You taint the name of the deities. You mess up your practice. You mess up your whole name. That is why many of you will always remain poor. You will always be suffering. You will always be at a level that you never progress because of your criminal and dubious bad characters. Because of your criminal tendency and your bad characters, you will never be better in life. I see many of you living very dirty lives. I am not impressed. Many of you will say you have to train Dada. You don't have to have dreadlocks to become a spiritualist. Many of you cannot even take care of the dreadlocks. The hair will be smelling. There is one I see on Facebook. The dread is so dirty, it is now like gray red. Must you become a mad person because you are practicing African spirituality? Please, you people, some of you should clean up yourself. Cleanliness is next to godliness. I don't know where that system came from, but I need to quote it. Please try to be clean. Sometimes clean yourself up for crying out loud and change your character. Stop deceiving people. Stop defrauding people. In the name of deities, you are spoiling the thing for the rest of us. Somebody will run from Christianity, come to African spirituality. You're going to meet criminals and vampires and Draculas. So where do you want them to go? Is this the way we are going to move Africa forward? All these kind of attitudes, it needs to stop. Many of you African practitioners, many of you are guilty of this sin. You are guilty, you know. Many of you have done it to me, and this is how you operate. Stop forcing people to come and make vow in front of your shrine. Okay? It's criminal. Something that the juju did not send you, message where they not send you. You could do and you could scam people in the name of your juju name. The way they strike you down and you not go get where to go. Okay? So please make una wake up. This is a new day. We need to move forward. We cannot continue like this. Many of you have shrines that have been there for very long time. You cannot turn the place to a place of you just disgrace yourself. It's very painful. When somebody come, you hit them like this. You think they will come again? This is how you lost your client, you lost customers, you lost followers. When you keep treating people like this, then we know that you are a dubious person. Your spirit is a dubious spirit. Nobody will want to do anything with you anymore. Like me, anytime I have this experience, I don't go there anymore. I just block your number. Nothing you can do to me. You cannot send African deities to come and kill me. People that I am working for. It's very funny. I want to see you try it. There was when I have issue with this gay woman from Israel that was trying to influence me. She threatened me that she's going to tell all our gay spiritualists that many of them are Oshun children, many of them are children of Yemaya, that many of them are gay and lesbian, that she will tell them to do terrible spells to kill me because I am against her, because I am anti-gay. I told her I'm not anti-gay. I am full African spiritualist. I need to teach it the way it is. I'm not anti-you. You can do anything you want to do, but don't influence my message. This is a problem we are having. Okay, you can be gay from morning till night. I don't have any business with you. I don't care what you do, but do not influence me. Don't come and influence my channel. She threatened me with African deities, people that I am working for. The same deities that I am doing their work every day, that called me to come and do this work. You are threatening a child of Ogun with Ogun. You are threatening a child of Eshu with Eshu. When she said this and I laughed, I said, look at this very stupid woman. I said, okay, go ahead. The people that I am working for, are they the ones you are going to use to come and strike me down again? It makes sense. It's like you're reporting me to the person that sent me in the first place. So it means that I am doing the work. Go and report me. I am still here. I am still waxing strong. I don't see them anymore. So these evil people, you're going to strike me with the people that sent me. Which one you want to call? Now, Baron Semidi, na issue, call the name. Which one? Anubis? Which deity? The people when I do their work every day for this channel. Now you want them to come kill me? Okay, I would love to see you try. So please, if you are a child of Africa, do not be afraid of anybody that is threatening you with any deity to put fear into you so that they can control you. Once you see this kind of spiritualists, just know that they are bad people. Okay, anybody that want to threaten you with any African spirits and you didn't do them anything, well, tell them to try their nonsense. They cannot do anything to you. They cannot do anything. Okay, don't be afraid. This is part of the reason you need to learn African spirituality. Part of the reason you need to know all these things so that ignorance will wipe away from your eyes. When you know the truth, you become enlightened. These people, you just see them for what they are. Okay, they have no power over you. The only power they have over you is the ignorance. They know a lot about spiritual stuff and they know you don't have this knowledge. So they are using this lack of knowledge to deceive you, to threaten you, give you the impression that they are better than you, they have more power than you, they see things you cannot see, they do things. It is just smoke and mirrors. Okay, just smoke and mirrors. So please do not be afraid of these people. Many of them, I keep calling them, they are scallywags. You know the meaning of scallywag? Go and look it up in a dictionary. Scallywag, somebody will not get level. Shafts, rubber bands will just brag because you know say you not get knowledge of African spirituality. You could just brag. Once you know this stuff, you don't need to deal with too many people. You don't need to take nonsense from so many people. Just by looking at them, trying to do nonsense to you, tell them to go to hell. Straight, and they will go to hell. They have no option. So please, if you find yourself in a situation whereby you have been forced to make pledge in front of a deity, something that you didn't plan for, they forced you into, it was not part of the initial agreement, just know that you have been set up. It is a scam. Okay, and as a scam, as a breach of contract, you have no right to honor that agreement. Okay, because it was made under duress. You didn't plan it. It was not part of the original agreement. So stop making those payments. In fact, you can arrest those people. Yes, you can arrest them. You can persecute them. You can ask them to give you your money back. So you need to know all these things. That is not African spirituality. That is sheer criminality, fraud, lying, deception under false pretense, breach of contracts. So you need to know all these things. This is not African spirituality. So this is the message I have for you today. I hope that a word is enough for the wise. They say, know your way, not because. Okay? So we that are practitioners, we need to be using common sense. Common sense is very, very important. There's nothing more precious than common sense. When you see certain people doing certain things, your intuition should let you know with your common sense that this is wrong. So please don't fall for it. It's a new day. And we need to wake up and move forward. So with that being said, I thank you very much for watching this video. Please like and share this video as usual. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell close to the subscribe button so you'll be the first to get my videos and my rise up as soon as I upload them. And if you want to practice African spirituality, my website is still here waiting for you, River of Knowledge. It has a very vast amount of resources on African spirituality. This is the River of Knowledge. I invite you to come and swim with us. Register and start learning. Once you know this stuff, you have known it. Nobody can take this knowledge away from you. It becomes part of you. It becomes part of your heritage. It's something for liberation, empowerment, and freedom. This is what I offer so that these scallywags saying they are practicing African spirituality cannot have any power over you. Okay? So please join us, register. Only 6 months, you become a master of this stuff. You will go further than these people that have been there doing nonsense. You will know many things than them. You will be able to stand your ground, okay, and you will liberate those people around you as well. So please sign up and start learning today, okay? Then if you want to read my book on quantum physics, African spirituality, the book is still here waiting for you. It's a very concise book. You're going to learn many things about the scientific principles of African spirituality. It is here. I sell it only on this channel. Then if you want to do your spell work, Love spell, hexy, sparks, all 9 yards. My number is right there on the screen. Please, it's a WhatsApp number. Do not call me directly. Only call me on WhatsApp, please. I will attend to you. Your readings, tarot readings, everything. I am here waiting for you. So with that being said, I thank you very much, and I wish you a very wonderful weekend. And of course, I'll be seeing you in the next video as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.